The final box office predictions for Venom The Last Dance are officially in. And well, there's a huge discrepancy here, and the film might end up being the lowest earning of the trilogy in its opening weekend, or the highest, depending on where you look at. Well, everybody, here we are. The final box office predictions for Venom The Last Dance across the industry have been revealed by, independent outlets, and then, of course, we get an aggregate of where we think it's gonna go. As always, some outlets can be higher, other ones can be lower, but in essence, what we got here is a broad spectrum of a discrepancy of $20-ish million. That's about what we're looking at. So going into this film, a couple of weeks ago, actually a few weeks ago, like 5 to 6 weeks ago, we were hearing that this would be a franchise high. And while it did secure a Chinese release date, that of course doesn't affect domestic, which is United States, and that's what we're talking about, because international box office predictions and results come in later, and they're revealed differently, because it's not central to the United States. It's not important in how they calculate it, and they don't have the fast tracking to numbers. Whatever the case is, for the United States this weekend, we are looking at as low as $70 million and as high as $90 million. Now this, depending on where it lands, it's either going to be lower than the first Venom or higher than the second one. It's going to be somewhere in there, and that's all you got, really. Obviously can land, if something crazy happens, it could go way higher, it could go way lower. We've seen in recent times that way lower seems to be the case these days for whatever reason, unless you're Deadpool and Wolverine, obviously. So it'll be interesting to see just what the messaging is and how, if at all, do they get affected by review scores and the first wave of audiences, or do they kick up the marketing and hopefully sustain for a couple of weeks? Or are they kind of just riding this out knowing, hey, we're going to make like 600 million worldwide or whatever, we're satisfied with that, which could realistically be the case, because don't get me wrong, that's not bad at all. I just think that a lot of people also believe that Venom 1 was sort of the ceiling for the box office for this, and once people were turned away with the quality of the films, many didn't return, which you definitely see in, questionnaires asking people, hey, are you going to see the third one? And people are like, well, I didn't like the last one or the first one, so no. So that might affect somebody's lower estimates, I would assume. Well, everybody, thank you for watching that video. And as always, you can like, subscribe, share, do whatever you will. Check out the recommended video that's popped up somewhere on the screen. And also, if you would like additional content, including more discussions and more unfiltered content, check out what we offer to the members section, which has new videos going up all the time.